Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Best Job Ever. This is a National Geographic mini docu-series of shorts that are literally 2 to 3 minutes long each. In some cases, almost a little over 1 minute long. I think they're the first one. This covers all sorts of different types of exotic. Well, I would say more exotic than, say, accountant or store clerk or whatever. These are adventurous beyond normal rational. I should say rational, maybe not the proper word, but this is beyond what most people normally consider a job. This is um, wildlife photography, polar explorer, marine biologist, where you're in submarines looking at swordfish coming at you from all sorts of directions, and just it's kind of like a video job fair for kids in a sense. It's not focused on kids. It's not talking. There's no talking down to kids. Not like putting it in simple terms. But I think I can see the purpose of this. I think it's meant to inspire to say, look, this is what people have chosen to do for their job. That it's you can go beyond whatever you think you're stuck in. I don't know if stuck is the proper word. Some people just figure that, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grow up. I'm going to work in my place, same place my parents worked, and I'm going to live in the same town. I'm going to do this, and it's not always the case. If you have the drive, and that's okay if you do want to stay at home and stay in the same place you grew up and do the same thing your parents did, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's your choice. But for those who choose to go, hey, you know what? I feel like walking around a place that might have polar bears, or there's an adventure where I can just take photographs of giant snakes, or I mean, they say photograph because if you know National Geographic, it's not just a network or a bunch of videos that you see on Disney Plus. National Geographic has a century long plus history of being a magazine that gave the average person a view into a greater, larger world. And it was driven primarily not simply by the stories that it told, but by its photography, by its high quality, top notch photography. Even 100 years ago, when you're looking at photos in National Geographic, yeah, maybe they're black and white, maybe they're a little bit grainy by today's standards, they're still freaking amazing. It's at a level that we honestly, I can't imagine. I mean, I guess the magazine still exists right now. I don't know. I think the push is more on, video and seeing stuff, on TV and stuff. But I think it's I hope there's still like a photography heavy magazine. I mean, of course, way back when National Geographic was also known for its it was never done for salacious purposes, but you had there's pictures of tribes in another country, and well, they don't have clothing rules like we do in civilized world. They like to be naked, and you got to see boobies when you were a kid, and you're just like, and that's a magazine that parents think are cool. Is cool because it's educational. Well, we got an education. Yeah, it's an education for sure. But in this case, there are no boobies in these episodes at all. No, it's all about parts of the world that most people have never been to. Climbing a gigantic mountain, going to the depths of the sea, exploring space, checking out black holes, and understanding how things work as an astrophysicist. I mean, these are all things that are worthwhile pursuing, and getting. Basically, it's about expanding our knowledge and understanding of the world we live in, the creatures, and ourselves, and that's a pretty great thing. It's giving back to society and the world and improving it. One of my favorites in this was is an architectural geographer. I can't remember what it was, but he talked about wanting to be a guy who wants to turn all of London into a national park, like doing things, changing things in a way that would make literally London a national park, like conservation wise and nature wise. It's an ambitious concept that to be told in less than 2 minutes, but it's still pretty great. So I say, yeah, give it a check. Check it out if you're interested in. It's if you want to give your kids an idea of uh, the kind of jobs that are out there that they might find really interesting, and they might want to explore more about it. They're the curious type, and they're not just in their phones like this the whole time, or their tablets like this. I'd say, yeah, if you don't mind them moving away at some point, yeah, show them this. Show them what they could. Some kids want to grow up to be firefighters. Yeah, that's cool. And some want to be astronauts. That's cool too. So yeah, it's there's, but these are the way out ones for the most part. Although this guy right here, Joel, he shoots pictures of animals. Over 6,000 species so far. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, 16 episodes, by the way. 16 episodes, about 2 to 3 minutes each at most. And they go by real fast. So I watched every single one of them. It's really interesting, and it doesn't take up too much of your time. You can take a bite of one of these real quick whenever you feel like it. But for now, let's pick tomorrow's episode.
541.
541. 541. Ooh, keep going. Keep scrolling. Are we into those yet? We are. You understand. I don't know if you've ever seen these videos I make before, but this is all random. I made a list of everything that's on Disney Plus at the time. Each quarter I restart the list. I take off the stuff I've already seen. I add in the new stuff that was added since, and they're all in numbered order. And that number I just picked corresponds to something in this spreadsheet. I've color coded everything, and yeah, I don't know what I'm going to get from day to day. In this case, I got the search for Santa Paws. Yeah, I know it's June, but we always seem to get a Christmas themed one in June, which means I get to wear the hat. Come back here to me tomorrow. You get to see me wear a hat. Santa Paws. It's the what? The search for Santa Paws. I just dropped the tablet. Search for Santa Paws. Yeah, it's the Talking Dog movies. It's the sequel to it's the legacy of Air Bud, and now it's puppies that talk. And if you know me from previous episodes, I really hate these types of films with talking, moving dog mouths. I just don't like it. But hey, I'll give it a shot. I have to watch it. I don't have to, but it's the rules I set for myself. So that's what I'm going to watch next. The Search for Santa Paws on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. See you tomorrow.